Hey everyone, it's Christine of Twinkle Plans for Day. Today I'll be planning the week of March 15th in my Plan a Happy Life planner. I'm taking the pages out. That's my spread from last week. I used Jungle Vibes, and today I'm going to be doing a St. Patrick's Day themed spread. And I took out some stickers from the seasonal book, one of the first seasonal books they came out with, the All in a Season Mega Pack. I have some shamrocks to take out. I have this Lucky Charms sticker book. I'm not sure if I'm going to use that. And I took some paper. This is sticker paper that I got off of Amazon, and I'll be using it to make my own boxes today using a box punch. So I'm going to show you, I just punched out a box of the sticker paper, and I'm going to be using orange and green mild liners to border the edges of the box so it looks like I have a box sticker that I got out of a sticker book. But I'm creating my own and I never have to run out. I actually think that this is easier than rummaging through 150 sticker books to try to find square stickers that you need in the perfect colors. I don't know if you can hear my dog. That's my dog. And I'm rearranging. I did them all off camera because it would be boring to watch me do that. And I'm arranging them in a pattern, kind of like an Argyle plaid pattern that I thought would look kind of Irish for St. Patrick's Day. So I'm just arranging them on my page to see what I like most. Another reason why I love making my own box stickers is that it is easy to move around the page and try to get the perfect configuration. So this is the seasonal book, and I was noticing that these the leaves might be a good thing to put around them along with the shamrocks. But anyway, I'm moving these boxes around. It's very convenient when you make your own. You can easily move them around freely without having to, worry about it sticking to the page and ripping if you wanted to move it. So here we go. Now the thing about this sticker paper is that it is exactly the same on both sides. So it's hard to figure out which side is the sticky side and which side is not. So you have to figure it out before you put the border on. Many a time I've done the wrong side. But I still think it's less time consuming this way than going through all the books. I mean, going through all the books takes forever because then you go on tangents and oh, I like this book. And then you think about, oh, I'll use this sticker and then that sticker from this book. And you waste so much time. So I had an idea and I just went with it. So I think around these boxes, I was thinking of doing some more mild liner lines like washi tape around it to make it look like plaid. So I have that idea, or I can put the leaves around it with the shamrocks. Not sure if I can do both, if I can get away with doing both of those things. We'll see. So I was surprised how easy it was to get them straight. I thought that would be an issue, but I don't think I did a bad job putting them straight. And this is the one I messed up on. I put the border on the wrong side of the sticker sheet. So I put it away for now, and I'm just going to finish the rest of them. So moving along, here I am redoing this box because I did the wrong side of it. It's a little cropped off, but you can see that I'm redoing the border, making sure I get to the very edge. That way all of the boxes are consistent. All the sides of it so it looks like a straight edge. There you go. Put that down and we're done with that. So I'm going to take out this word lucky, and I was wondering if I should put it on the top or the bottom. I went back and forth on it. It was a little unfortunate that it had that blue background. That's what was really troubling me. So I kept taking it off and putting it on. And I thought, you know what? I'm just going to do the shamrocks first and then decide at the end whether I'm going to use that sticker or not. So here I'm with the shamrocks. I had plenty to choose from. But as I put them down, I put the St. Patrick's Day. That was St. Patty's Day sticker that I found from an old book. Here I am putting the first shamrock. And I've noticed that the darker shamrocks look better on the page than the lighter ones. So I put a couple of leaves to go with the shamrocks. I thought they would go. They're easier to form. The leaves are long and thin and easier to place around than the shamrocks. The shamrocks have that white space around each sticker as well, so that was challenging. So I decided to add just a couple more leaves before putting in the shamrocks to see how they would look together. And I think at this point I realized that it wasn't going to look as St. Patrick's Day-ish as I wanted to. Because I think the leaves overpower the shamrocks just a tad bit. But I really had no choice. I don't think it would have looked good just putting the shamrocks on it by themselves. I mean, perhaps it'll be different when I'm finished with this. I don't know what the reaction of people are going to be, if they're going to scroll on by thinking it's just greenery, or they're going to notice right away that it's full of shamrocks and that it's a St. Patrick's Day spread. I don't know. But I do like the way it looks anyway, regardless. And I also realized at this point that doing the lines around the squares and to make it look like a plaid pattern was not going to work with the leaves. So I decided against that. Another time, maybe next year. So I decided to take a little break from the leaves and went back to my lucky sticker. And I thought, where can I put it? Does it work or does it not? And I went back and forth. I overthinked it. And then I put it right back on the sticker sheet. So I guess that's a nay. That's a rejection. Sorry, little sticker. It's me, not you. So back to my shamrocks I go, filling in the little white spaces. At least with the white border around each shamrock, I was able to layer them a little bit, but it was difficult. Not as easy as those clear flowers are. So I brought out some of these leaves, again from the same book. I didn't know if I was going to have enough to do all of them or to do it or not, but I don't think I needed to go to another book. I just went through this is the seasonal book in the beginning. There's all these spring flowers, and I decided to use just the greenery of them. And I'm going back and forth to see if I have enough. So I'm just adding some more leaves and just having fun with the little details here. And I know it's a little monotonous. Both of the sides look kind of the same. So I was thinking maybe I should add a quote somewhere. Eventually I did take out my big rainbow book, you'll see in a minute, to find a quote, to look for a quote in green. But nothing spoke to me. I often get asked how I use spreads like this in my functional planning. I understand that something like this may not work for everyone, especially if you have a heavy schedule with multiple children. I can understand that this could be a difficult spread to use and not the most functional. But for me, my schedule right now, where I am in my life, this is perfect for me. The different boxes will be different things I need to do. I don't really have anything that's due a specific day, so I can put a task between 2 days. That's perfectly fine. It works for me. And I also am very good about using whatever spread I have in front of me. I can make it work for me for that week. I really don't have any issues with that, as long as I'm careful. I mean, if I do have a lot going on, I will make a more functional spread, but this week is not one of those weeks. So I'm having fun with it this time. Okay, so now that all the greenery is in place, I think I'm going to take out, well, there's just a few more details I need to do. But I think I'm going to take out the Rainbow Mega Sticker book, which is, again, I say it every video, it's my favorite book. And I'm going to try to look for some flags or something to break up and layer over the boxes, because it is monotonous at this point, and I do need to change it up a little bit just for interest. So here's that book. I go into the green portion to see if there's anything that catches my eye. And there's these cute little flags that are cut off by the camera. But I'm going to use them just to layer over a couple of the boxes. I think it really does add interest. It looks good. So I'm going to find a few more, balancing it out on the other side. I hope you can't hear my husband singing in the other room. He never sings, and of course now he's choosing. I hope you can't hear him because it's really bad. I'm looking for a quote, but I didn't see any quotes in this book that would work for this particular spread. So I go back to my lucky sticker. And again, I try to put it somewhere, wondering if it's going to work. I decided not to use it. And I took out the Jungle Book because this was kind of reminding me of that jungle, even though I didn't use any stickers from this book. I thought it reminded me of the Jungle Book, so I took it out, the Jungle Vibes book. So I took it out, and I wanted some of those long, I couldn't find any of those long ones. So I'm going to put a couple of long ones here. I think that works there. That one says Best Weekend. And I think the darker one next to it would look good. And then I took another dark one to balance it out for the left-hand side. And I'm happy with the way that turned out. So I think I'm done with my spread. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. See you next week.